the beginning that you have made.
For years, Michael Schneider was leader of the Jewish American Joint Distribution Committee, the Joint, rushing to the aid of Jews in need all over the world. But of all these cases, the one which most readily comes to his mind is the massive airlift of Ethiopian Jews to Israel in the late 1980s and early 1990s.
The Joint had all its staff in Addis Ababa at the time. The Israeli Air Force was there, the Jewish Agency was there, making sure that the eligible people could go. And then I'm sure you know that world records were broken. On one plane, one jumbo carried more passengers sitting on the floor than any other flight in history. Within a period of 36 hours, we had evacuated 12,000 Ethiopian Jews. So that was really a historic, a biblical moment. Biblical moment.
Did you feel that at the time, that you're witnessing a biblical moment?
We had, for the first time in Africa's history, taken out black people, Africans, not as slaves, out of the continent. And of course, that was a great feeling.
What are some of the other operations or incidents in your career in the Joint that stand up and out in your mind?
I spent at one time during the siege of Sarajevo. I decided to spend Pesach with the community, and we brought in Eliezri, my colleague, and I, 1,000 boiled eggs, several hundred chicken legs, and the necessary ingredients for the Seder plate of the herbs, etc. And at the Seder, in the middle of all the sniper fire from we celebrated Pesach, and at the meeting, at the Seder, was Izzet Begovic, the president of
Ali Izzet Begovic,
yeah, the Ras Ulama, the head of the Muslim religious community, the Archbishop, the Catholic Archbishop, and ourselves. And that was an amazing experience. But much more importantly, we evacuated out of Sarajevo, I think it was 7 or 8
buses.
No, 7 or 8 different transports. And we managed to bring out 1,000 Jews, mainly those who couldn't help themselves, and also 1,000 Muslims. We decided to make it absolutely even-handed. So that was another highlight. Look, the 90s were a decade of rescue. It was the 90s where we brought out 4,000 Syrian Jews after negotiations with the authorities. We brought out Yemeni Jews who had not managed to be on Operation Magic Carpet.
Right, in the 1950s.
At the time. We continue to help Iranians, leaving Iran through various routes, some official, some unofficial. So those were important times because rescue was the Joint's main priority.
Since its inception.
Since its rescue, relief, reconstruction, and those 3 slogans were decided in 1914 or 15, and no one has ever improved on those 3 slogans. That's what makes the Joint a great organization.
So in your career, you've covered the 4 corners of the earth. You've seen Jews in almost every conceivable situation. What did you learn?
I learned the sense of family. What unites Jewish people all over the world, what threatens the Jewish people all over the world, and I came to value those who put their hands in their pockets in order to help Jews in need. And I think that's really the most important one. And even though they are so different in different countries and different cultures, that when a Jew meets another Jew, a Jew from Morocco meets a Jew from Saskatchewan in Canada, there is an immediate bond which cannot be explained rationally.